Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, plus people's reactions to those deaths, as seen at Legacy.com the first week of June 2021. Singer John Davis died May 24th, 2021, of COVID-19 at the age of 66. He was one of the real vocalists behind Milli Vanilli, the 80s dance group whose frontmen lip-synced their public performances and videos. Davis is being remembered for his fantastic vocals on songs like Girl You Know It's True. Activist Kay Lahusen died May 26, 2021, at a hospital in Westchester, Pennsylvania, at the age of 91. She is being remembered as a photojournalist who documented some of the early LGBTQ rights protests in the U.S. One mourner on Legacy.com said, "R.I.P. Kay. Those willing to use their voice while facing down violence, oppression, rejection, discrimination are the real heroes in any society." Actor Gavin MacLeod died May 29, 2021, at his home in Palm Desert, California, at the age of 90. He's best known for playing Captain Steubing on the hit TV show The Love Boat. MacLeod is also being remembered for starring in The Mary Tyler Moore Show and McHale's Navy. One mourner on Legacy.com wrote, "Gavin was a lovely man, so much fun, so nice and pleasant to be with. Both he and his wife, Patty, were just regular people and loved being with those of us that were fortunate enough to be behind-the-scenes people and knew them. They were bookends." Actor Paul Soles died May 26, 2021, in Toronto at the age of 90. He was the first voice actor to portray Spider-Man on television. He starred as Spidey and Peter Parker on the original Spider-Man Saturday morning cartoon of the 1960s. Soles is also being remembered as the voice of Hermie the Elf in the classic Christmas special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Actress Arlene Golonka died May 31st, 2021, at the age of 85. She played Millie on The Andy Griffith Show and its spin-off, Mayberry R.F.D. She is being remembered as a character actress in TV shows like MASH and The King of Queens, and movies like Airport 77. Stuntman and director Buddy Van Horn died May 11, 2021, at the age of 92. He was Clint Eastwood's longtime stunt double and the stunt coordinator for Eastwood's production company. Van Horn is also being remembered for directing movies like Any Which Way But Loose and Pink Cadillac. Singer B.J. Thomas died May 29, 2021, of lung cancer at the age of 78. He had hits including Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head and the original version of Hooked on a Feeling. One mourner on Legacy.com shared a special memory of Thomas. I bought an album on cassette tape and listened to it while driving across the country in 1981. Fond memories of the trip and his wonderful songs and voice. Actor Joe Lara died May 29, 2021, in Tennessee. He died in a small plane crash at the age of 58. He was best known for starring as Tarzan in the 90s TV series Tarzan: The Epic Adventures. Lara is also being remembered for starring in action movies like Steel Frontier and American Cyborg: Steel Warrior. NBA player Mark Eaton died May 28, 2021, in Utah. He died in a single-person bicycle accident at the age of 64. A defensive star of the Utah Jazz, Eaton holds the NBA record for most blocks per game in a career. One mourner on Legacy.com also remembered him as a good man. I met Mark at Adrian Dantley's basketball camp, where he asked me to help him demonstrate blocking out. He was kind and respectful as he knocked me around, then he shook my hand and thanked me. He was a class act. Reality TV star Henry Nacho Laun died June 1, 2021, at a hospital in Massachusetts at the age of 54. He was a star of the reality show Wallburgers and a childhood friend of Mark and Donnie Wahlberg. Laun is being remembered for his willingness to take on any eating challenge. Rapper Lil Loaded died May 31, 2021, in Cedar Hill, Texas, at the age of 20. He had a viral hit in 2019 with Block Baby. Lil Loaded is also being remembered for his song Gang Unit. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths and reactions.